In front of me right now are 2 Apple products that you cannot buy, because what's inside is something that you can only get if you are an Apple employee. One of these has never been shown on video before. I don't think anybody's seen it. It's a world exclusive. But first, I want to show you what you get for working at Apple for 10 years. It's actually crazy that Apple has a secret program where if you work for them, they send you a little prize when you hit 10 years. It comes in this little white box. This is like the official shipping container that you get from the company, specially made, by the way, just for what's inside of here. And when you flip it over, you get to the unboxing experience that feels very well thought out. You open it up, untuck the flaps, and you are greeted by some light wrapping paper that reveals a little note from Apple CEO Tim Cook himself. And it reads 10 years. Congratulations on reaching this milestone moment. The work you've done, the challenges you've met, and the breakthroughs you've made possible, they all add up to a profound and lasting contribution to Apple's mission to change the world for the better. On behalf of everyone at Apple, thank you for all you bring to our journey together. Signed by Tim Cook. Now, let's get to the actual thing you get. I've really built this up. What do you get for working at Apple 10 years? You get a little polishing cloth. For what? Well, you'd be polishing this insanely heavy block of aluminum that has a stainless steel Apple logo in the middle, and it even comes engraved with how long you've been an employee, which for this award in particular is 10 years. I mean, this thing is insane. The more I started to learn about these, the more I became intrigued by Apple's entire award program, because I saw this article from 9to5Mac about a year ago that explained everything. Apparently, Apple creating these awards was a process that ended in 2019, but took 2 years to basically reinvigorate this program to thank employees for their time at the company. And the result of that were 4 different awards: a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year, and 40-year award. I'm very excited to show you what is in this next box, but finishing up with this one, it is a silver aluminum design. It's actually made from the same aluminum that Apple uses in their MacBook Air and their Mac Mini computers. The edges are diamond cut so that you get the perfect look here. And actually, Apple even puts the employee's name on the bottom and the date of your anniversary. Now, to protect this person's privacy, I won't super get into how I have obtained these, but I've covered it up here. On the bottom, you've got a nice felt pad so that when you set it down, it doesn't scratch your table. It's completely silent. And it's relatively sturdy for how heavy it is. But how heavy is an Apple award? I'm gonna go get my scale and we're gonna find out, because I've been wondering this for months. So Apple's 10-year award weighs exactly 7.8 pounds. That's because this is quite literally a solid block of aluminum. And I don't know if you're getting the vibe that I'm getting here, but this feels really over-engineered. This is like Apple Vision Pro level of care and aluminum machining for an award. It's a thing that you get for 10 years. It seems like Apple really did care about this process, which is why they made more than just the 10-year award. See, a couple months ago, I got the opportunity to get one of these Apple awards. This is straight from Apple in the original shipping box, and I want to show it to you now. If you open it up, you can see that just like the rest of their products, they custom made a cardboard box to ship these awards out. If you lift it out of here, it's got the same exterior packaging as the 10-year award. It's a white box. When you open this one, you're very gonna quickly get to something a little bit different. And as we open it up, it's got the same custom packaging, but you'll notice immediately it says something a bit different on the top, because this is the first time anybody has ever seen the Apple 20-year award. And Apple has the exact same message on here. It is word for word from the 10-year. So that's not really the most exciting part. It's the fact that it looks a little bit different than the 10-year version. And I want to show you the 20-year space gray aluminum Apple Employee Award, which looks absolutely unreal in person. I mean, the silver is pretty slick, right? But when it comes to seeing something that you want to display in your house, they made it feel a bit more special than the 10-year version. It's made out of the same 6000 series aluminum. If you actually look at the wrapping here, they tell you the exact same story. It just says 20 years instead of 10 years. But this one, as you'll notice, it comes with a color matched polishing cloth. Because of course, not only does Apple make a polishing cloth for their 10-year award that comes in silver, we also have a black matching polishing cloth. This one though is not a regular 20-year Apple award, because you might notice over on the side it does say 20. That's how long this person got it. Or maybe actually this award wasn't meant for an employee at all. Below the 20, I have not hidden this employee's name, because this employee I don't think ever existed. All it says is A, and I don't know if you can see this on camera. It says A and then the date, which is September 5th, 2020. Now, A is kind of interesting because I don't know a lot of people with that simple of a first and last name, and I've asked around about this. Who is A? What is this award? And from what I have gathered, it sounds like this award may have been a production sample that Apple was testing before they actually started releasing these to employees. A prototype, you could say. Now, I don't know that for sure. That's just my guess. I've asked around and that's been what's suggested, but it is pretty cool to not only see one of these on video for the first time, but also see one that I don't think you'll ever find an award out there that looks exactly like this one. Okay, so here they are side by side. You've got the 10-year Silver Apple Employee Award and the 20-year Space Gray version, both out of 6000 series aluminum. It's recycled. And you know what perfectly matches this aluminum block? It's the all-new Life and Wave electric toothbrush that they actually sponsored today's video. Now, I know what you're thinking, a toothbrush, but hear me out. This is not only so cool, so good, and so compelling that it feels like Apple themselves made it. It's actually the best toothbrush I've ever touched in my life. I mean, the box looks like it is straight out of the Apple Store, and if you flip it around, you'll find some pull tabs on the back that once you remove, you'll find one of 3 different toothbrush designs on the inside. There's ABS white, a more premium stainless steel that looks absolutely unreal, but my favorite by far is the aluminum model that does quite literally look like if Apple designed a toothbrush. The thing is, it doesn't just look great, it's also the best toothbrush functionally that I've ever used. It has 60 degrees of oscillation and vibration combined, which matches the Bass brushing technique that is recommended by dentists. It has 3 times higher cleaning efficiency compared to other toothbrushes due to the proprietary servo tech on the inside that's the same tech used in robotic arms. And that gives this toothbrush an accuracy of 0.1 degrees, which is not only ridiculous, it gives you the best possible clean. And all of this together gives you consistent brushing power that you just won't find in another toothbrush. It does all of this, by the way, while being gentler on your gums due to higher power and softer bristles. It's something you can feel while brushing, and my teeth just feel cleaner using this thing. Okay, so it's the best looking toothbrush, it's got the best technology inside. What else can this thing do? Well, it has a unique seamless design without gaps on the handle. It has magnetic fast charging with a special cable, which is maybe the most Apple thing about this entire toothbrush. And there's even a customizable app that works through Bluetooth, so you can dial in your brushing settings to exactly what you want between 3 different modes. And right now, you can order your Life and Wave by using my link down below in the description. This is genuinely better than anything else I've ever used. And I didn't think I'd be excited about a toothbrush, but here I am. Thank you to Life and for sponsoring. Now, let's get back to it. These aren't actually the first Apple Employee Awards that they've ever done. In fact, this entire video, I've had this sitting behind me, which is a little dirty, albeit, because it looks a lot different, but this is the original Apple 10-year Employee Award. And this one is a little bit different on multiple accounts. But let me just scoot everything else to the side so we can really focus on what's in front of us. And that is this Crystal Award that comes with a separate crystal plaque that tells you some stuff about exactly how this Apple Award came to be. It kind of looks like it's just a piece of paper on the inside, but it's between 2 panes of glass. And it says, the fabrication of this award begins with a 14.5 pound block of highly reflective lead glass. Am I supposed to have gloves on for this? Is this safe, Apple? Apple says that this one bends and captures light better than ordinary glass. I have to say, it does look unique in some regard. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's sort of like a matte opaque on the inside and then a clear glass on the outside. So it seems like they were even going pretty hard with this original Apple Award. Apple says the surfaces are then planed and polished to eliminate distortions and imperfections, creating what is essentially a high quality optical lens with unique brilliance and sparkle. I mean,
That is nuts.
That's nuts. Maybe I should take off my glass. Do I even need glasses with this award anymore? I think I see better with the Apple Award than I've ever seen in my life. However, as cool as this award looks, you might notice that it's not in as good of condition, not just because it's older, but because it's had a couple of spills. You can see on this corner, there's a big chunk out. And as I was recording this video, we noticed another chunk just kind of fell off of this one. And we haven't been rough with it, to be clear. I have a feeling that Apple knew this after a while. They saw how fragile it could be, and that's when they stepped in and said, hey, we need to bolster up our awards with something that's not only more durable, that also feels a bit more modern. This award weighs glass actually a little bit lighter. Yeah, fact check. So it's about, what, a pound-ish lighter than the aluminum. Probably because the hole in the middle, I feel like that could maybe be part of why it weighs a bit less. There's just no material there. So if we put all of these together, we actually get a pretty good look at the history of the Apple Employee Awards. We've got the vintage 10-year version right here, made out of all glass. It looks like a lens. And then the new 2 aluminum versions, the 10-year in silver and the 20-year in space gray. And of course, the polishing cloths that come with both of them that I still can't believe that those polishing cloths are color matched, man. So now what's next? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am on a journey to find the 30 and 40-year Apple Awards, because while these are one level of cool, the 30 and the 40-year Apple Employee Awards are incredible. According to that same article from 9to5Mac, those more premium and exclusive Apple Awards are made out of stainless steel that they've specifically welded together. They're hollow on the inside, so they're lighter than a normal block of stainless steel would be, and they look absolutely insane. I want to see them with my own eyes. I don't know why I have a weird fascination with these. I really just think it's the fact that Apple seemingly put as much work into these awards that nobody's ever gonna see unless you're an employee that works 10 plus years as their regular products. I've never seen a company care this much about everything they do, even if no one's looking. So if you're somebody out there that knows how to maybe complete this lineup, and you or a loved one have access to a 30-year Apple Award, or maybe that really cool black 40-year award, send me a message here, and I would really like that. I need to see what the all stainless steel reflective ones look like, because they're different materials. I don't know if they come with different cloths or different packaging, and I think there's some unanswered questions. I hate leaving you off in the video like this, but I feel like the journey's only halfway complete. We've got to get these other 2 Apple Awards, and maybe you can help by sharing this video, or you know somebody. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. I really enjoyed making this. I've been sitting on this for a couple of months, and I hope you enjoyed an exclusive look at the Apple product you cannot buy. It's actually maybe consider, maybe I should start my time now at Apple, and in 40 years, I could get that insane black award. But for now, I guess I'll just do with these. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Sam, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.